Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie. Well, last episode, finishing the Reverie corridor's 4th strat and 3rd floor to reach the midpoint, we found 2 more hollow foes awaiting, Garcia Rossi and Rutger Clausel, defeating the duo to find that we could not proceed towards the top of the stratum. With our excursion over, we played a game of Vantage Masters against Zeit before starting to open more sealing stones, as the Daydreams now begin.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
To break up our patrol, 1 lucky stone and 1 lucky ship. Oh my goodness, okay. What's going on here? Seems confusing. Let's go.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
We're in Heimdall in the Ost district. It is a combo of characters indeed, isn't it? Phew, finally took a while to pin down the address. The True Star's here. True Star is here.
Welcome. Can't say I got my merch lined up yet, but feel free to poke around.
Special delivery! Long time no see, Jingo.
Oh, Capua delivery service. Nice, you managed to find the place. I take it you got the goods?
True to our slogan, you can always count on Capua. So yeah, I got your goods right here. Gotta say, I'm impressed you opened a new branch smack dab in the middle of Heimdall, especially at your age.
It's no big deal, really. I made some good connections during the war. All I did was put them to use.
You chose a damn good spot to set up shop, too. It's perfect for 9 volley. Doesn't stand out too much, but still easy enough to find walking around. A perfect balance, I would reckon.
Well, the shop that was here moved closer to the heart of the city. I figured I'd better snatch this prime real estate while I can. As I'm sure you guys know, a successful enterprise has a lot of moving parts, and good luck's one of them.
Oh yeah, don't we know it?
Anyway, here's to a good partnership between Capua and Nine Valley's brand new Heimdall branch.
Sure thing. We've always got your back. Logistically speaking, of course.
Well, now I've got to admit. What? As nice as it is to have it made it good here, it's still not quite enough to get where I want to take this business in the long term. Sounds like someone's not planning to settle down anytime soon then. Well, whatever direction you choose to take it, we'll deliver junk to make it happen. Honestly, I'm more looking for less on-demand delivery from you and more me on demand. I'm not sure I follow. Speed is king in this day and age. You gotta keep up with society's shifting demands or you'll be left eating dust. Don't you think? I mean, sure, I guess. You gotta figure out what your customers want before they know what they want, stock them fast, and then dispatch it to them. Whether we're smuggling or selling stuff on the front lines, you need means to scoot wherever or whenever you're needed. Okay, I think I know what you're getting at now. I know this will sound rich coming from me, but I wouldn't try getting into anything too dangerous if I were you, Jingo. Well, that's where you guys come in. What can I do to get you to give me the Bobcat 2? What? Whoa. Don't you think you're getting a little ahead of yourself here? I figured you wanted an airship, yeah, but why's it got to be the Bobcat 2? Well, if I want to lug around heavy weaponry, I need something big. Would sure be swell if I could get one as big as the Courageous 2. But an airship that's that huge needs a crew to run it, and that's a little out of my zone right now. Or not zone, but I've got too much mirror sunk into this shop now to buy big. You get the idea. I don't think money alone's going to get you the Courageous. Anyway, that's why I want your bucket of boats, respectfully speaking, of course. It's perfect for an operation my size, and I like how easily it moves and how easy you can soup it up. And she's already proven herself out on the field, so I know she can handle herself in a scrap. From what I hear, you guys are looking to switch to a new ship as you expand your own business, right? So how about sending it off to me on the cheap? Who knows? Might always help me think of you when I need delivery. So that's your angle. Well, sorry, but we're not upgrading to a bigger ship. We're going to go for a bunch of smaller ones instead. We realized that would better suit our business structure for the time being. What? You're kidding me? Nope, I don't know what else to say other than sorry, I guess. You gotta reconsider. If you act now, I'll throw in dispatching with Cerberus here free of charge. You sure drive a hard bargain, but there's no changing our minds. It's got sentimental value, you know? Tell me more about your dispatching Cerberus thing, though. I'm into it. Damn, so much for my genius scheme. Oh, don't let it get you down. I'm sure something good will come along soon. Like you said, luck's a part of business. Crap, look at the time. I better get on with my next delivery. See you around and don't be a stranger. You know we love working with you. Guess that's the wash. So Cerberus is off to extort a rich person, right? Surely. What's going into you, boy? What, you trying to give me this to cheer me up or something? What a weird stone. Where'd you pick this thing up anyway? So you grabbed it because it smelled nice. I mean, I don't smell anything, but I don't have a dog nose either. Alright, I'll quit moping. Can't throw myself a pity party forever. We got more important stuff to do. Thanks, partner. You're already turning into a fine hound if this is how you look out for your master. If only it was so easy getting my mitts on a big, proper ship. Daydream, one lucky stone and one unlucky ship has begun. Well, there were people here back then. Greetings, my beloved granduncle. I trust you are doing well. Would that I could be there in person for this. First, allow me to offer my congratulations on becoming the acting ruler of the Lumiere province. With His Excellency having returned to the Imperial capital, normally it would fall to me as the next Duchess to take the position. However, since I am still but a student, I feel that responsibility is too heavy for me to bear. Well, I'm relieved that you have taken up the position, Granduncle. I know now that Lumiere province is in good hands. Therefore, I have several ideas pertaining to Lumiere's governance that I'd like to share with you, so I've included the materials. So I believe that would be the best approach moving forward. I pray for your continued success and health. Your beloved grandniece, Mildine. Beloved granduncle, my foot. Of course I'm not doing well. My lord, please calm yourself. How can I be calm when that little brat is... Do you speak of Lady Mildine? Whatever might be the matter with her? She ran off with the title of next Duchess, but still she pushes all the work on me. Her responsibility is too heavy. Lies! She wrote down all the policies she expects me to enact in excruciating detail. Yet she makes me do all the heavy lifting while she lives her carefree student life. What an annoyance this is. If I may ask, my lord, precisely why did you accept the position of acting ruler? It was requested of me from the government. If I turned it down, my position would only worsen. Why? I had no idea. Of course, there is a very real possibility that the girl might mess things up. So it's my job as her nobleman granduncle to show her how it's done. My word, such familial bonds. Your kindness truly knows no bounds, my lord. Nonsense. I'd simply rather our family name not be dragged through the mud. Duly noted, my lord. That said, I wasn't expecting they'd dump the responsibility of looking after the unmanned naval fortress on me as well. If memory serves, during the restructuring of the Imperial military, the division here was moved elsewhere. There's no entertainment to be had here, and it takes far too long to get to Ordis. Who do they think I am? If this is an official request, you mustn't leave the fortress unmanned for an extended period. You'll have to attend to public business here. Would that I had an airship, travel wouldn't be an issue. My ships were seized when I was hit with appropriation of public funds. But these dark days will soon be behind me. I plan to buy my own personal ship soon, after all. Speaking of which, how goes developments on that end? You've explored options, yes? That business. My lord, it pains me to say this, but I implore you to be more careful. How so? Recall, if you will, the traveling fortune teller you recently invited to the fortress. Of course, that young woman clad in black, yes? I called her here to kill some time. According to a reading, you should avoid frivolous spending for the time being. Otherwise, misfortune shall befall you. Well, about that. You'd have to be mad to believe the words of such a suspicious woman. I am the great nobleman Ballad. I would never fear such nonsense. The plan remains unchanged, and soon I'll fly wherever my whims take me. You should have listened. You really should have listened. We got a customer. Well, it's your lucky day. As it just so happens, we're having a fire sale. Boom, on grenades. Fancy a case for free? I can pack them right up. Oh, I don't need anything so crude. We are all bound in the tangled web of fate, and the threads that pull me hither, and hence decreed I must visit your curious store. You sure like to talk funny, miss? Well, whatever. Looking's free. You're welcome to check out the merch. Oh, is this stone what I think it is? You some kind of rockophile? If I'm not mistaken, this thing appeared in LaBelle. Wait, you know about it? I sense mysterious waves emanating from the stone. In fact, it may be something of a sacred object that brings good fortune. You think so? I don't have a damn clue about it. Just looks like a million other rocks I've seen. I've got to ask, who are you anyway? I am but a traveling fortune teller. I travel upon the whims of a higher power in search of the mysterious. Tell me, would you be willing to part with the stone? I'd like ever so much to have it. I mean, sure, I'm willing to sell it, but I don't know what sort of price you're supposed to put on a plain old rock. In that case, I propose a trade. What say you give me the stone in exchange for this work of art? I spent nights toiling on it. Be real with me here. This thing got a hex on it or something? Oh no, not at all. It's simply an ordinary doll. I place no curses on it whatsoever. Or would you prefer if it had some? No, I'm good, thanks. Can't come up with a legit reason to hang on to the rock, to be honest. So yeah, sure, you got yourself a deal. Wonderful. Having owned the stone, fortune is sure to visit you ere long. And with that, I'll take my leave. May we meet again when our fates cross path once more. So long. Well, she was an oddball, but that could have gone worse. Maybe I need to think about stocking up on fortune-telling stuff too. It's all chances to make a profit. My lord, I have something to report. Oh, what is it? All this paperwork has put me in a foul mood. Surely this can wait till later. Are you certain, my lord? The airship you purchased has arrived. But if you're feeling unwell, by all means, please rest. Wait, my ship is here? Indeed, the dealer has delivered it to the rooftop. Ha-ha, at long last, a sweet treat to offset all this bitterness. Bring me to the ship at once. But my lord, were you not feeling... Oh, forget that, I'm perfectly fine, and I simply must see my ship. If you'll just follow me, then. Oh, I'm practically frothing in the mouth of this ship's prospects. I have not had the pleasure of beholding it personally yet, as I left all the details to the dealer. But surely an airship like the Pantagruel would be well suited for a great nobleman such as myself. Even if it may not be grand in scale, provided it is dignified and majestic, it should serve my lofty needs. My aesthetic tastes have been finely honed over the years. I'll not easily accept any less than the finest. And now the moment of truth. There's my ship. Right before you, my lord. Again, I ask, where's my ship? Yes, my lord, here it is before you. But this is a little more than a dinghy. Does it fly? This is your recently purchased private airship, my lord. Absurdity! You can't possibly be suggesting that I ride this flying piece of detritus? According to the broker, this ship is one of RF's most evergreen products. It's received numerous modifications and its engine has been replaced with that of a new model. It is in fact a tremendously high-speed airship. Damn, the speed is an eyesore, I say! A cankerous pustule of a ship! Nothing about its build quality befits a man of my caliber! What of the ship I was so fond of when I was considering my options? Of which ship do you speak, my lord? You know the one, the stunning ship designed after Valflame Palace. It lacked potential buyers and was thus discontinued for being unprofitable. I beg your pardon? Then what of the other ship? The one that resembled a fancy hotel complete with an indoor pool? Quality control concerns inflated its price far beyond your budget, my lord. I had no choice but to turn down the offer. You what? I suppose many of my belongings have been repossessed, this is true. Well, what of the cutting-edge high-speed passenger ship developed by that factory in La Pearl? Sure, it's a commercial vehicle that lacks the noble personality I desire, but it was quite the comfortable ride, I'll admit. Surely our budget could have covered that. That particular model is incredibly popular. It's been sold out for some time. Pre-orders are booked all the way through next year, as a matter of fact. Blast it! Factories in small countries are worse than worthless. They could learn a thing or 1,000 from our production model. Regardless, I am far from satisfied. What possessed you to buy a ship inferior to my divine tastes? My lord, I believe you strictly demanded that the broker purchase the ship no matter what. That does ring a bell, true. Do cheer up, my lord. Appearances aside, surely it will prove most useful during travel. I was so hopeful. My very own majestic, magnificent ship, the envy of all! Ah. Damn, you've really got the hook up here. I had no idea there was anything in Heimdall that sold this kind of merch. Somebody sure knows her stuff. Welcome to the Nine Valley Heimdall branch. As it happens, we only set up shop recently. Nine Valley. What's up? Oh! You're the little squirt from Crossbell. And you're the Red Constellation. What's it been, like 2 years? Been a while. Ha, damn, of all the places to find you. You and your shop have definitely taken good care of us. Can't believe you're doing business in the freaking capital these days. Not bad, Pipsqueak. Not bad at all. Thanks. Sounds like the society's keeping you plenty busy yourself these days. Oh, what can I say? A lot can happen in 2 years. I hear that. Whoa, get a load of that. I love it already. You mean that doll? Just to be clear, it's not cursed or anything, in case you were wondering. Who would ever want to curse such a cute doll? Wait, cute? Seriously? Oh yeah, it's hella cute. I've always loved dolls like this, but this one's really my jam. Hey, as long as you like it, it's no skin off my back. You gonna buy it or what? I'd love to, but unfortunately I'm traveling kind of light on mirror at the moment. Wait, I know. How about you trade me this for it? What's that? What is this? A bomb? Can't say I've ever seen one like it. No surprise there, it's an orbital mine. Just developed. Basically, it blows up when it detects orbital energy. You don't say. Wonders never cease. Yep, Lady Belle decided to throw it together for shits and giggles. I took one for myself because I figured it'd be fun to have, but it's just kind of burning a hole in my pocket, so I figured maybe I want to pass it on. What do you say? That good enough for you? Sure, you got yourself a deal. Rad, thanks, little one. No, thank you. Not every day I score something like this. Not to change the subject, but what's that luggage you're hauling around there? Looks like it weighs a good amount. You got a fight on your plate somewhere after this. Might be a good idea to add a launcher to your arsenal. I'll sell it to you on the cheap. Sorry to disappoint, but all I've got in there are my clothes and stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, I went to falls with old Princey boy Cedric himself for a while. Before I left, I forgot to ever pack my shit up. Fast forward to yesterday, when I finally remembered, figured I'd try my luck and see if it was still lying around. Get this! It was all sitting in a corner of Dolphy's room, nice and tidy, just waiting for me to pick it up. I couldn't believe my damn eyes. Dolphy is in the class 8 instructor, yeah. Never would have pegged him to be so soft for the likes of you. I know, right? But classier things have happened. Anyway, my time on campus was pretty lame. Never wound up bumping into anyone fun. Like I would have ever even settled for falling in with some run-of-the-mill burnouts and ditching class on the regular. But nope, that place is duller than my chainsaw after a good messy workout. Oh yeah, I'm with you 100%. Halls ain't without its share of capable students, but they're all too straight-laced for their own good. It'd be more fun if they dropped the prim and proper act and gave in to their inner desires, if you ask me, at least once in a blue moon. Seriously, finally someone who gets me. I don't like dealing with total stiffs any more than you do. I hear you loud and clear, trust me. We are vibing so hard right now. Team Ginger, rise up. I think you and I are going to be real good pals. Same. I hope I see you more often from now. You'll always be welcome here at Nine Valley. Team Ginger rising up. By the way, it looks like we're in a trading sequence. My lord! What is it now, and why are you in such a panic? You have a guest. Don't turn them away. I don't remember making any appointments. This guest is from the Inspectorate. What? Pardon me. I'm Inspector Marcus Regnitz from the Government Accountability Inspectorate. Marquis Ballad, I'm here to investigate you on a suspicion of appropriating public funds. What? Oh no, he better not fail his inspection. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I've done nothing wrong. I'm just doing my job, sir. Do you really think such a heavy-handed investigation is necessary? Marquis, if I may. When you were Lemaire Province's provisionary leader, you misused your authority multiple times, did you not? Well, you see, at the time I'd assumed House Cayenne would be mine. Motives aside, your previous offenses stand. As such, you've been added to a list of high-profile individuals. And subsequently, when something suspicious occurs, the rules require that it must be investigated post-haste. Needless to say, the Inspectorate has released an official warrant, so please don't make this any more difficult than it has to be. Oh, and I'll be proceeding with the investigation on my own, so feel free to return to your work. How can I possibly focus on work? Well, that's interesting. So regarding your most recent use of funds, pancakes, cream puffs, eclairs, tarts, puddings, macaroons, tiramisu, waffles, bundt cakes. Are you running a bakery? A fine post-meal dessert is an unshakable nobility tradition. Well, nobility or otherwise. I'm pretty sure that many treats in such a short span goes well beyond a post-meal dessert. Not to be rude, but might I suggest showing a bit more self-restraint? You really must watch your blood sugar at your age. Impudence! With the kind of stress I deal with on a day-to-day basis, I need sweets to keep my head on straight. I didn't realize you were so stressed. According to your purchase records, we have bonding with your niece in 8 easy steps, the doofus guide to being adored by a younger relative. These related to Lady Mildine. Absolutely not. I'd sooner chew on course than bond with the likes of her. These books are simply to prepare myself in the unlikely event of a worthy niece. Noted. I'm sure things are rough, so best of luck with all that. Moving right along, hair tonics, hair recuperation supplements, scalp massage appointments. I suppose you worry about this sort of thing? Must you offer your editorializing? My apologies. And for the record, hard workers like yourself are among the types who lose their hair. You're a young one, but let your guard down. You'll be bold as an egg before you realize it. Yeah, I'll be careful. After careful consideration or investigation, I've concluded that there's no evidence of appropriation of public funds by Marquis Ballad. I apologize for taking up your time, and I thank you for your cooperation. See, what did I tell you? My word, I've never been so embarrassed. I'll be sure to report my findings directly to the Inspectorate. This will surely help mend some of the lost trust. Well, so long as you spread word of my greatness, I can consider it water under the bridge. What if I may cast suspicion on me this time? Well, if I'm not mistaken, you recently purchased an airship, correct? Well, airships don't exactly come cheap. And the timing overlapped with you starting your new position, which raised a pretty big red flag. Are you meaning to tell me it was all due to the ship? To be frank, yes.
Stupid ship!
You guys customers, if you need something, ask Cerberus there. He'll get you boys taken care of. Looks like your little helper's turning into a fine dog. Hell, forget the rest of your merch. I want to buy this fine furball. Oh, it's you two from Zephyr. Been a while. Sorry, but I don't run a pet shop here. Cerberus ain't for sale. I'm only pulling your leg. We're here to restock on some ammunition. And to see how your little shop's shaping up. Your mum's been wondering about you. Well, I'm doing just peachy over here. Next time you see Mama, you can tell her she's got nothing to worry about. I can see that. Must be happy business is booming for you. I get my fair share of weirdos here, but if nothing else, there's never a dull moment. How about you boys? You holding up okay? Indeed. We're traveling around the continent to rebuild the organization right now, as a matter of fact. It's a lot of work, I'll tell you what, but the boss man entrusted us with Zephyr's future, so we can't let him down. Times like this, it's hard not to wish our little chick hadn't changed course and put her skills to use elsewhere. We could sure use them now. And what's done is done. All we can do is figure things out one step at a time ourselves. Agreed. Can't say I really get what you two are going on about, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. You don't look too beat up about it, so I guess it's going well enough. Anyway, I've really worked to bolster my lineup, so if you two need anything, ask away. I've got the goods. In that case, let's start off with the usual. We also need these two topped off, and then from there, that should be just about everything. Cool. Anything else I can do for you boys? Nope, I think we're set. Unless you've got anything fun in recently, you suspect my interest us, that is. Oh, you know, a customer did recently trade something in I bet you two might like. Whoa, what the hell is that bad boy? It looks like some type of reactive bomb, but if you don't recognize this, then I have no hope of knowing what it is either. Actually, you're on the right track there, but unlike the bombs you're thinking of, it doesn't explode on impact. Instead, it blows up when it detects orbal energy. It's called an orbal mine. You don't say. Shit, this is news to me. I've never heard of anything like that. Figured, Jan. What you see is the only one of its kind right here. Damn, I better take this baby home and disassemble it to see how it works, or else my name isn't the Trap Master. So you're buying. Great. I'll hook you up with a discount. That's kind of you to offer, but for something that rare, I feel bad buying it for less than it's really worth. I know, how's about I trade you this for it? I was planning on selling it somewhere down the line anyway, so might as well. Whoa, a Mishi statue and a golden one too! That's not all that's great about him. See his face? Those eyebrows, it's retro Mishi! I don't see it. Does he really look that different? You need to study your Mishi history, my friend. Retro Mishi's absolutely different. This guy was around back when Michelin first opened up. The furrowed eyebrows make him look way sassier. In fact, some fans absolutely prefer this one over the bumbling oaf most people now associate with the Mishi brand. I see. You're alarmingly knowledgeable about your imaginary cats, That's because at one point I was thinking of putting together a small autonomous bomb in his likeness and needed to do some research. Oh, come on. Say something, will you? Your silence is killing me. In any case, I'm impressed you managed to get your hands on this thing. And I've been around the block long enough to know pure gold when I see it, right? Yep, you've got a keen eye there. You remember Speaker Hartman? I think so. He was that big shot in the Crossbell diet, yeah? He was pro Erebonia, but got himself arrested 2 years back after he'd gotten too deep, if I recall. Bingo! After he fell from power and tried to run, he came to us for protection for a time. His arrest took place after our contract with him expired, but not before we received the Mishi as our payment. What I understand, he used the power of his office to get it made for him when the park was still under construction. Damn, that's one hell of a backstory. That park sure has a lot of dark secrets. I hear some stuff went down there during the whole Azure Tree incident too. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. So my Mishi statue for your orbital mine. Does that sound like a fair trade to you? You bet. It's a deal, my friend. Oh yeah, before you go, I guess the guild branch in Heimdall's back up and running. Might find old seal for you there with any luck. Oh, so you're saying Fee may be in town. Maybe we ought to sneak into the building and take a look for ourselves. You do know that if you two get caught, they're not going to let you off easy, right? Not to worry. If that happens, we'll just show them a good time. Physically. It'll be a good chance to gauge everyone's strength. Yeah, what he said. No big deal. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Just don't go wreaking too much havoc if you can help it. Is she bomb?
Absurdity! I can't believe that young lady is making me attend the Imperial Provincial Council.
As a matter of fact, she will be meeting with you at the venue and attending the council as well.
Ah, that's so. Fair enough. But no, it is most certainly not fair. Why involve me at all?
Per Lady Mildean's words, I believe having Granduncle present will make this a more worthwhile council, especially as he tends to government affairs.
I suppose she does have a point. Fine, I, the great nobleman Ballad, shall forge the way forward for these young lords. And so, I end up riding this accursed thing after all.
This is indeed the best means of travel, as our destination is another province. If I'm not mistaken, it will be your first time boarding it since your purchase.
I loathe this ship, but I'd be a fool not to take advantage of something I spent a significant sum of mirror on.
My lord, the ship has yet to undergo pre-launch examination. Do please wait here. I believe the servants who are to act as crew shall be arriving momentarily.
I'm in no rush. I simply wanted to be the first to board the ship. My ship. What? What is going on?
Lord Marquis? What? LeBlanc or... what? No? It's just had birds in it. What?
Ah, accursed birds.
I know it hasn't been used for a time, but never would I have imagined birds would make a nest in it.
Even wildlife is against me now, and it's all because of this damned airship.
Still, it's in overall great shape. It just needed a little maintenance. We'll be able to reach the conference in short order.
Bah, much as I loathe this accursed contraption, it is quite comfortable to ride.
We are currently passing over Languedoc Canyon. What speed this airship has? We'll be out of Le Maire airspace in no time at all.
Excellent. Well, I am exhausted, so do wake me up when we arrive.
As you wish, your lordship.
What is happening?
I apologize, but the ship isn't responding.
What?
The engine has stopped, and the controls are non-functional. If we don't fix it, we're going to crash.
How can this be?
Did the pre-flight inspection find nothing?
No! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Can anyone in there hear me? Oh, what the hell?
Who are you?
There's no need to explain. Just please hold on tight to something. I'll do what I can. So something is gently lowering us to the ground. I didn't think they'd crisscross like that. We've landed safely.
We made it.
So it seems.
I generally thought that was the end for me. I love nothing more than to sincerely thank whoever came to our rescue. But first... You useless lump of metal!
Your lordship, what are you doing?
I can't believe that fortune teller was right all along. Why did I put all my money on this ship? It's brought me nothing but misfortune. I've had enough of this miserable life. I'm not going back to you, no. And as for this abominable ship... dispose of it. I never wish to see it again.
So that's how you got your mitts on this bad boy, eh? That's a pretty crazy turn of events. You're telling me? There wasn't a dull moment over at the other branch, I swear. I bet there wasn't. Still, why are you leaving this thing with me? I thought you were crazy for that cat, just like every kid your age. That weird-faced retro she's got just ain't doing it for me. I don't think he'd bring much to my collection, you know? Anyway, the way I figure, we've got the best shot of selling that thing here on his home turf in Crossbell. What do you say, Mama? Think you can find him a good home? Oh, yeah, no problem. I laid some bait out yesterday, you might say. So I'm pretty sure someone's going to bite sooner or... I want him. You have to let me have him. Told you, didn't I? All right, Jingo, you know what to do. Go close that deal. Hey, you're that tiny little squirt who's with the SSS, ain't ya? Talk about the pot calling the tea kettle black, but never mind that. When I heard you had a super rare Mishi statue in stock, I came running as fast as I could. Are the rumors true? Oh, they're true, all right. But it's the middle of the day. Ain't you supposed to be at work or something? Are you serious? Mishi is my top priority in life. I'd drop anything to get to him. That was a joke, by the way. I'm not that hardcore. I was just too excited to focus on my work, so the others told me to come and check it out. Good lie. Sure sounds to me like Mishi's your top priority, but what do I know? Look, I don't care what you think. Are you going to show me that Mishi statue or not? All right. Feast your eyes on this. He's so shiny, and it's not every day you get to see him in his original form either. What a dazzling work of art! I can hardly stand to gaze upon such majesty with my mortal eyes. Could have fooled me? You can't even peel your peepers off the thing for a second. Is Retro Mishi your fave or something? It's not that. I love Mishi in all of his beautiful forms, no matter what shape he takes. You might even say I'm a misanthrope. A misanthrope? Is that even a word? Geez, you must really love Mishi if you have to come up with new vocab to describe how you feel. When I first learned the truth about Mishi, it tormented me greatly. But eventually I realized something important. All Mishis are beautiful and deserve my love, and so here I am. Right, looks like I still have a long way to go before I can call myself a true Mishi fan like you, Bluehead. You know what? Go on ahead and have him. Really? Are you sure? Oh, thank you so much. I'll treasure him for the rest of my days. He'll be a family heirloom. How much do I owe you? Zilch, don't worry about it. He belongs with you. Don't be ridiculous. It'd be an insult to Mishi himself if I didn't offer you something in return for such a masterpiece. That said, I don't have all that much mirror to my name. But I trade you a certain something for it. Does that sound fair? Ah, what do you have in mind? Well... A few days later. Never thought I'd get my hand on one of these. It's a high-speed aircraft that a noble family disposed of once upon a time. The Foundation was supposed to take care of scrapping it, but other than being behind on maintenance, it's still in good shape. Getting rid of it would be such a waste. I'll make arrangements for it to be handed over as recycling, we'll call it. It'd cost the Foundation a pretty mirror to dispose of it, so you'd actually be doing us a favor by taking it. After all, I know you'll make a good use of it, Jingo. Consider it yours.
I never expected I'd end up getting something like this for that junk. Mods are all set. Paint's nice and dry. I hereby christen you with your new name, the Argo. This is the beginning of a new era for Nine Valley. Hope you're ready for some wild and crazy cargo, baby.
And there we go. A trading sequence. She got an airship for free. We got 7,000 mirrors award. A true waterfall as a bonus. That's the lower level enemy, guys. Job done. So, loads of notes have been added. True waterfall is the same as waterfall, obviously, but better. Max 100% low level enemy damage. Great. Let's open up another one.